All right, greetings. I'm Jeffrey Neal Fox, publisher of itsportsmag.com. Welcome to It Sports Magazine TV. Today, I am so fired up. We have Hall of Fame, Tampa Bay international fan icon, Big Buck Nasty, also known as Keith Kudzik, a certified seasoned financial planner with a Merit Prize. Hi, Big Nasty. Give me some of your history and of how you and why you became a fan of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well, before we start, Jeffrey Neal Fox, I got to let it out, baby, because we're in the big bowl.
All
Super
right.
Bowl 55, baby. Woo!
Unbelievable. Gee, you got to come out of your shell a little bit and show some of your enthusiasm. You know what I mean? Come on,
man.
It's
unbelievable, Mr. Fox. Unbelievable. It has truly been a buck heaven.
Unbelievable. That's great. I like hearing that. And let's go on with the interview. Big Nasty, give me some of the history of you. How did you become the ultimate fan of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Our subscribers want to know.
You know, Jeff, from the bottom of my heart, I don't look at me as any more special than the guy that sits right next to me. As long as Buck Nation is side by side, that's what it's all about. We root our Bucks to the end till that clock strikes zero, and we have a Super Bowl trophy. Excuse me, 2 Super Bowl trophies in our trophy case at the end of Sunday. But, you know, the way I started out, let's just be upfront. You know, it was me and my brother, God rest his soul, Little Nasty. He was down in the dumps, broke up with his girlfriend. And I said, hey, man, let's paint ourselves up and let's just go out, tie one on, have fun at the game. So I remember, Jeff, I can remember like it was yesterday, that orange creamsicle paint that was like bad paint, must have been sitting in the garage for 2 years. I put it on my face. We went, had a blast. It was the Battle of the Pigs, man. It was with the Packers and the Bucks, and literally 2 worst teams in the NFL. And it was horrible, but I still loved it. And me and my brother had a blast. We must have took about 400 pictures with Packer fans because they always traveled well. And what was really neat about it is the brother bonding of it all. And then we only used to do it for Packer games. And as you know, because you were a big part of it. In 2001, I got inducted to the Visa Hall of Fans in Canton, Ohio, Pro Football Hall of Fame, which, you know, still, like they said, there's nothing like the first one, but being a 2-time Hall of Famer is something legendary to me. To get the
Tell
4
us more
nominees.
about that. That's your greatest, most recent achievement, getting to the Hall of Fame. Tell us.
Yeah, well, the Ford nomination, you know, you're talking over 500,000 entries to that thing. And, you know, to be broken down, to be in the final 3 and getting the knock on the door from David Baker, the Pro Football Hall of Fame commissioner himself, it was second to none. And what's really crazy about today, Jeff, is the 2021 class is about to get enshrined, or at least the knock on the door today, literally today in Tampa, which is pretty special. I'm hoping my buddy Violator from the Raiders gets in. We'll see. He still hasn't gotten the knock yet, so I know he's a nervous wreck. But back on us, you know, having that honor, I don't look at it as an individual honor. I look at it as a Buck Nation honor. You know, I can remember starting back in the day at your old Buck Heaven place, you know, authentic team merchandise off of Florida Avenue. Everybody knows that place. That's a Buck fan. And truly brought all the fans together there. And if you still just look to the side of you, look to the other side, you'll still see those fans today still rooting for the Bucks.
You see it? I still got you on my wall up there with Rocky.
Yes, I do. Me and Rocky, baby. Me and Rocky.
That's right. You know, Keith, I know that charities are close to your heart and that you have a passion for helping those that are less fortunate. You're just so humble. Tell me more about your charity and the charities that you support.
Well, you know, the one thing is I don't believe in just sticking with one charity. You know, we've done the Drugs Are Nasty program where it teaches kids from drug prevention and say no, walk away and tell somebody. We can stop one child from trying the drugs and getting hooked or, God forbid, overdosing. We've won. But the other thing that we've been doing, golly, since Destiny was in kindergarten, was the Nasty for a Day program, where this year, unfortunately, with COVID, kind of put a wrench on it. But it's a game day experience with Big Nasty. And what we believe to do is spread the wealth between all children's charities, no matter how small, no matter how big, and help these different causes. anywhere from, golly, I can remember when we started with Make-A-Wish, and then we did Children's Dream Fund, and the Kind Mouse. I mean, we can go on and on. And that's what I want to be known as, that I made sure that I made a difference, not just in one charity, but in all, and as many as I can with the Tampa Bay area.
Well, Keith, I think that your heart is bigger than you, which is unbelievable. I was with you at the inaugural Super Bowl in San Diego. Can you believe? I just can't believe that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing Super Bowl 55 in their own home, Raymond James Stadium. That's the good news. The landscape has changed due to the COVID pandemic. What has the fan buzz been this week leading up to the game? Who are your favorite players? How do you think our Tampa Bay Buccaneers will match up against the Kansas City Chiefs?
Well, I can tell you, the buzz this week, I've never been so busy in my entire life, Jeff. And you know me with running a financial advisory practice and putting this makeup on and hitting all the spots. It's been a blast. It's been fun. We just came from Bassano Cheesecake Cafe. And believe it, we had fans from Germany. We had from Mexico, California, Texas, North Carolina, all came down just to the cheesecake place to be part of the pep rally. It was unbelievable. As far as what do I think of this team, Jeff, it's very similar to the team that we saw in 2003. The defense has got some studs. The one thing that I really, really compare it to is unselfish play. These guys are playing together. They're not looking at how many balls I caught or how many that, I got totes to the ball, or, hey, why ain't I getting many reps, on the defensive line? This is one cohesive unit. And what I mean by that, offense, defense, and special teams are ready to rock. And we're peaking at the right time. I mean, let's face it. We beat the Redskins. We beat the Saints, which is similar like our Super Bowl, which when we beat Philly.
Right.
And then we go in to like our old nemesis, the Green Bay Packers of all, right? We beat them in the frozen tundra. And now, over 100 years of football, we're playing at home. And Jeff, I don't know if you know this, when I got inducted in the Hall of Fame, Destiny shows me a sign on the wall that says no team has ever hosted a Super Bowl and played in the game. She looks at it, goes, Dad, we got to take a picture. I go, you're crazy. We're going to be the first to play in this game. Jeff, she posted it back in August of 2020. It has come to fruition. Now all we got to do is seal the deal, and we'd all know how we're going to do come Sunday, because I got 2 words for you. Done deal. It's a done deal, baby. Super Bowl 55 champions, and we're bringing it home, and it's staying here in Tampa. 2-time Super Bowl champs, babe.
Wow, it's so good that you had a vision. So I guess that's your prediction and outcome of Super Bowl 55. Can you tell us more about what you do during your day job? First of all, makeup. I thought you were like that all the time. I'm going to have to see a therapist. I didn't know that was makeup. But that being said, tell us more about your day job, Keith.
Well, as far as my day, believe it or not, you look at this psycho persona and you go, what the heck does the Big Nasty do for a living? I've had a financial advisory practice for over 13 years, and I'm actually with Ameriprise Financial off of Seminole Boulevard in Seminole, and I love helping people just like I love helping people as Big Nasty, and if I can help you with your finances or your financial goals, that's what I'm here for. So feel free to always look me up. I'm in Seminole. I'll do the best. And as long as you don't have a guy that has a bobblehead of Big Nasty and that's his other persona, I'm all yours.
Unbelievable. Well, for the record, I was on record as your first client. I couldn't sign the paperwork fast enough, and I'm so glad that I'm still a client with you. Okay, let's be real here. You mentioned about this a little bit earlier, but I'm going to call you out again. How do you want to be remembered? You've already started a great legacy.
Well, let me tell you something. People talk to me about super fans and Hall of Fame and all this. It's not about that. It's not about who gets on TV. It's not about who's better than who. It's about what you do. And what I mean by that, I want to be known as being a good person. I want to be known when I'm long gone that I made a difference in this area and help people. And, you know, when Big Nasty's long said and done, we'll have 1 million clowns following me. And hopefully they get the message of being a good person and helping any way out they can, because it's all about helping your brothers, sisters in the world and helping them get a leg up. And that's really what I want to be known about.
Oh my God! You know, this interview has been awesome. You know, that being said, Keith, I know you have one interview after another leading up to the Super Bowl. I appreciate your time. Is there anything else that you want to share with the fans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now?
Yeah. This man you see on the Jumbotron right here, his name's Jeffrey Neal Fox. You want to know who a #1 fan is? This guy right here. He's been a fan, not just in Buck Corner, but in my corner. And I call him a true friend and a brother, a true family brother. I love you, Jeff. I think you're the best. And let me tell you something. I know there's nobody more happier than you seeing this Super Bowl 55, and we're playing in it.
Unbelievable, Big Nasty. You got to make room for that second coveted silver Vince Lombardi trophy at One Buccaneer Place. I can't wait to see it. I know you got other interviews lined up, and then at the end here, I just want to thank you for tuning in to It Sports Magazine TV. Make sure to tell your friends to check us out at itsportsmag.com. You'll see Big Nasty there again. We want to welcome you as part of our family. Our slogan is we're dedicated and devoted to the sports fans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and all the rest of the sports here in the area. Big Nasty, why don't you give us a closeout and come out of your shell, and let's see that tongue, and let's hear what you're going to do to cheer on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Let me tell you something, baby. Hey, if you ain't watching Inside Sports Magazine TV, you're missing out. But the best thing of all is come Super Bowl Sunday, we're going to love it. We're going to be dancing in Dale Mabry Himes and Martin Luther King Buck Nation. Let's get it, go Bucks! Woo!
Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. I can't wait till Sunday afternoon. This is Jeffrey Neal Fox, publisher of Hit Sports Mag, Hit Sports Mag TV, and Big Nasty, Hall of Fame fan. Over and out. See you on Monday with another Super Bowl win. Thank you so much for coming, everybody.